Welcome to Wisdomful Wednesday. We have today's most important topic, inner fulfillment, material success. What's more important for us? Today, in this session, we'll try to dive deep and rise from the depth of the oceans. Before that, let us fold our hands and pray to Srila Prabhupada to make this subject understandable, implementable, and doable, and relishable, and followable. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhaktavranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Alexander the Great, Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar, victory was named after him. He was such a powerful emperor, he almost conquered the world. But he learned his life lessons when he came to India. India gave him a lot of life lessons. And somehow he fell sick and he thought, and he felt genuinely that he's not going to survive. Many doctors, physicians helped him to recover. But they failed miserably. And on his deathbed, Alexander called his ministers, well-wishers, and requested them, I have 3 desires. You should fulfill the desire when I die. The ministers were, no, my dear Lord, you will not die. We're getting the best physician from US, UK. You're going to be alive. Alexander said, just try to fulfill this 3 desire of mine when I die. Nobody could dare to ask him further questions. He asked me, Lord, what is your 3 last wishes? Alexander the Great, the emperor who had conquered the whole world, Jo Jeeta Vahi Sikandar, and Sikandar on the deathbed is asking these 3 wishes. The first wish was, when I die, my body should be kept in the coffin like this, with the hands open. Done. My second wish is, on my path to the graveyard, all the riches and the wealth which I've acquired, looting people, killing them, massacring innocent lives, all those wealth should be showered on the path to crematorium. And the third wish, the best of the physicians which you have bought for me to treat should carry my coffin to the graveyard. Nobody dared to ask any question, but one very close associate of the king, Alexander, the emperor, in fact, Chakravarti almost. My dear Alexander, why do you want to have this weird desires? We'll try our best. We'll get back to you. But I just want to, out of curiosity, I want to know what is the reason why you are wanting to have such desires. Alexander replied to him, the reason for all these 3 weird wishes. The third wish which he had, I wanted all this best of the physicians take me. That when the death strikes, when disease strikes, you may have the best of the doctors, best of the physicians, finest of the medicines, but nobody can save you. And the second wish, I wanted all the wealth to be thrown on the path which lead to crematorium. I want to convey this message. Alexander Great, the conqueror of the whole world, winner of the whole world, lord of riches and accolades from every part of the world, had no value, no meaning, because it couldn't save him from death. Whole life for which he worked hard, toiled hard, too much, sweat, blood. But at the end of the day, it didn't come into his rescue. And the first wish which he had, you want to tell the whole world, you come empty-handed, and you go empty-handed. Not an iota of grain, even a needle you cannot take back with you. Material success, nothing wrong in chasing it, but hoping that this will keep me happy, this will make the soul content, this will fulfill my deepmost heart at the core, that is false. Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, lust, anger and greed, these are the three doors which lead to hell. And material success requires all these three parameters working constantly with us. And material success minus Krishna consciousness, minus the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, minus being the devotee of the Lord is going to be literally dangerous for us. Because this is on the plane, because material success means material body, material aspiration, material things in the material world. But I don't belong to the material world. I belong to the spiritual world. I am spirit. I am not the matter. Matter does matter, but spirit matters the most because spirit runs the matter. And I am that spirit. This is a fundamental teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. You are not the body, you are spirit, soul. You change the body. You are not the body, you are spirit. You are a childhood body, youthful body, old age body. The soul remains the same based on your activities and karma. Irrespective of your material success or failure, you're going to take birth again based on your actions. Law of last thought. Yam yam sparan bhavan tijantante kala. Whatever you remember at the time, tam tam eveti kaunteya sada thad bhava bhavita. That state you attain without fail. So this life, you are Alexander the Great. This life, you are Elon Musk. This life, you are Trump. But what about the next? Based on your action performed in this life, you have to get the next life. And who knows, based on your activities, if you're born as a chimpanzee in next life or a virus like corona in the next life. That's why in chasing material success, you should not forget the inner fulfillment. That is your spiritual satisfaction. That is your spiritual happiness for which you're meant for. Your spiritual being, your Atma. And unless you are in this platform of satisfying the requirements of the Atma, you can never be satisfied. Even if you attain material success, you will be unhappy. You see Virat Kohli, you see Shah Rukh Khan, you name any celebrity at the top of the pinnacle of their success, they are fully not happy, not satisfied. Pinnacle, summit of happiness, summit of material success. Because their happiness, their endeavors, it's all driven by material desires. But you are a spiritual person. You are Atma, yourself is spirit. And unless it sinks in, you can never be happy. Whether you take Alexander the Great, the best of the kings, the best of the empires, you name them, they had a beginning and an end. Krishna also says the same thing in the Bhagavad Gita. The material happiness, the material pleasures has a beginning and an end. The spiritual happiness is unlimited, uninterrupted, everlasting, continuous. Brahma swakyam tanantam. In chasing material success, nothing wrong in it, having good marks, having good package, having an on-site job, being an entrepreneur, having a good following, good viewership, good likes, name and fame and adoration, property, bank balance, nothing wrong in it. In fact, all these great emperors of the past, you take Ambarish Maharaj, Lord Ramachandra, of course, Lord is Lord himself. Of course, the other Yudhishthira Maharaj, the Pandavas, they had the pinnacle of success, highest of the material opulences. They were highly successful. Janma, Aishwarya, Shuta, birth, education, beauty, Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, bodily complexion. All these four are birth in a very aristocratic family. All these four, five things which the scriptures list as will make you forget the Lord. It is intoxicates you, makes you mad. They all had this in fullest extent, highest extent. But because they were conscious of Krishna, they were devotees of Krishna, that didn't go to their head. Classical example is one of a devotee, disciple of Srila Prabhupada, Ambarish Prabhu, Ford's grandson. The wealth what he has earned is engaging in the service of the Lord. More than 250 crores is invested in building the grand temple of the Lord. So when you engage all these things in the service of the Lord, that is how you gain the blessings of the Lord. Otherwise, material success will only give you pain. Initially, it lacks nectar. When you engage in sense gratification, as Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, that pleasure initially it is like a nectar, but later it becomes poisonous. That is material success. That is material pleasures. On the contrary, spiritual pleasure, spiritual happiness, in the beginning it is painful, like a poison. Like rising early in the morning, following the regulations, controlling the senses, controlling the mind. Who likes all these things? But later on, it gives you inner fulfillment. Another classical example, I just remembered while taking this class, Vedanta's founder, Agarwalji. He recently confessed that having all this richness, it's vacuum deep within. No family. Family members are there. They're in their own world. At that old age, he's feeling, what is this? And people who have tasted such high success, you name them, most of them have committed suicides. And people don't remember them. The body is gone, the soul has gone to the next body. Who remembers you? Even if you remember, what is the gain? What is the use? On the contrary, when you take care of your spiritual needs, which you are, spirit, that is eternal happiness. And you belong to the Lord. Mamai Vamsha Jiva Loka Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. The living entities are Ansha of the Lord. They have designed in such a way, this hand has no other option other than serving the body. When it serves the body, gives the food to the stomach, its nourishment is done. Minus serving the Lord, we serve our senses. And the senses are venomous snakes. They are not mere snakes. Even saintly person, they're very happy when snakes are killed or scorpions are killed. Generally, they just don't like any violence to be done. But even they are also happy. The same way, our senses are compared to not only snakes, but venomous snakes. Deadly. When it bites you, you don't know when it bites you. Other animals, when they attack you, there is a sound, there is a warning. But when they strike you, snakes, no, instant death. And literatures compare senses to be venomous snakes. And there are not one venomous snake. We have 5 senses, and the biggest sense or the most difficult sense to handle, the mind. We have 6 venomous snakes to be dealt with every day, and they all want gratification. No matter how nicely you give banana and milk to the snakes, its poison will only increase. And it's only going to harm you. Imagine staying with 6 venomous snakes. Now, these snakes can also be regulated, mentored, cultured to your satisfaction, for your order, by engaging in the service of the Lord. Just like the snake charmers, with certain mantras and certain music, they regulate the venomous snakes, control the snakes. Similarly, we have to chant this mantra: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, to regulate these venomous snakes. Otherwise, they're going to strike you. And if you remove their poisonous fangs, when you engage in devotional service, those poisonous fangs will be removed, and the senses will be harmless. It will be engaged in the service of the Lord. And that art and science you have to learn from a spiritual master. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Tad Vidhi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya Upadekshanti Te Gnanam Gnanina Tattva Darshana. You have to approach a bona fide spiritual master, ask him relevant questions, and render seva with your senses. Then a self-realized spiritual master will impart you the knowledge. When you get that knowledge of spirituality, then you know what is important. You know your priorities. You act according to your priorities. You may be in material activities. You may have a lot of success in material activities, but you know the art of inner fulfillment by chanting the names of the Lord, engaging in devotional service. The money, the resources, the wealth, the fame, name, all that what you earn will, when you know the art of engaging in the service of the Lord, you have this real contentment. Iska matlab nahi, you should not earn money, you should be only poverty stricken. No, whether everyone is poor because nobody is Krishna conscious. Anyone who is not Krishna conscious is poor. So whether you're materially successful or materially big failure, you have to be Krishna conscious to be actually satisfied. Otherwise, all the satisfaction has a beginning and an end. Especially the happiness what you get from the contact of the senses. Krishna says in the Gita, Yuhi samsparshaja boga dukkha yona evate. That's happiness which you get from contact of the sense, coming in touch with the sense object, is the source of all miseries. With the last one or two stories, I'll try to end this. All-time favorite of mine. I've shared this many times, but nevertheless, based on today's topic, it's quite relevant. A humble servant in the king's palace was joyfully engaged in the seva. He was doing the household chores, cleaning the room, but he is always in bliss, singing the glories of the Lord, singing songs. He was very happy. The king, who had all the opulences in the world, riches of the world, servants at command, valuable jewels and jewelry, wives, grandchildren's, was not happy. And he called his ministers. See, I have got everything. मेरे पास गाड़ी है, बंगला है, मकान है. तुम्हारे पास क्या है? इसके पास कुछ भी नहीं है. लेकिन ये बहुत खुश है. मैं खुश क्यों नहीं हूँ? तो मंत्री लोगों ने बोला, सर ये 99 क्लब का नहीं है. He doesn't belong to Club 99. वो क्या होता है? Anyone, just like you're a member of Club 99, you are unhappy. He is not the member of Club 99. He becomes the member of Club 99. Then he will also be like you, unhappy. I don't know, kuch bhi karo usko. I don't want to see him happy singing songs like this and working very blissfully. Envy. We're all envious of happiness of others. Even middle happiness or spiritual happiness. Anyways, coming to the point. So minister, following his dictations, they decided to make this poor chap unhappy. So they go to the house, in front of his house, without his knowledge, they keep a bunch of gold coins, which were exactly 99 in number. Next day, he opened the door, saw the bunch, got inside. He was excited to open it, and he was flabbergasted, shell-shocked to see gold coins. He thought it's a lucky lottery hit for me. And he was very happily counting the number of gold coins. And it happened to be 99. He felt, how can it be 99? It should be 100. And he repeated the count for 3 times. It was very evident that it was 99. He called his 5 and children. Together they counted, it was only 99. And then they decided, then they took a vow that from now onwards I should work hard so that I get one more gold coin and make it 100. He was a poverty-stricken guy. No gold coins. Suddenly he's got 9 gold coins. He should be happy with, I got 99 gold coins. On the contrary, instead of being happy with what he has got, he is looking for one more gold coin. and for which he took extra endeavors, put more working hours in the office, that is his palace, and he was morose, that happy-go-lucky, singing the songs, singing the bhajans of the Lord, all gone, because he wanted to earn that money. The king was satisfied. That's why material success is like that. एक बार 10th पास कर ले, you're happy? No. एक बार 12th पास कर ले, उसके बाद लाइफ सेट है, happy success? No. उसके बाद एक बार इंजीनियरिंग सीट मिल जाए, done. एक बार प्लेसमेंट हो जाए, डन. एक बार ऑफशोर मिल जाए, डन. एक बार सीईओ बन जाओ, डन. एक बार लड़की मिल जाए, डन. एक बार शादी हो जाए, डन. एक बार बच्चों को पढ़ाई हो जाए, उनकी शादी हो जाए, उनकी शादी, डन. Material success are like that, and one day you die, as sure as death. So when death strikes, all that endeavor you have done, now you have to go to another body. You have to take birth in the womb of the mother. Who knows these days, when you take the birth in the womb of a mother again, she may not allow you to take birth also. India is the abortion capital of the world. Even in the West, they don't have such abortions that to the number what we have in India. It's shocking. The Atma in the child's body, the infant's body in the womb of the mother cries, Krishna, let me go out from this hellish condition one last time. इस बार तुम्हारा नाम जप करूंगा, इस बार फोक लाइफ क्लास अटेंड करूंगा, इस बार 16 माला करूंगा, इस बार जगन्नाथपुरी ट्रिप आऊंगा, इस बार वृंदावन धामूंगा, इस बार प्रभुपाद की सेवा करूंगा, शिष्य बनूंगा, बैक टू गॉड जाऊंगा, प्लीज निकालो मेरे को. वी ऑल हैव प्रेड, लेकिन प्रेयर्स का क्या है, बाद में भूल गए. मेरा बेटा बनेगा, वो बनेगा, बना क्या आप जानते हो. So material success will actually not give happiness. This is a reality, it's a fact. इसका मतलब नहीं, you should not endeavor for material endeavors. You should know as a man to keep your body and soul together. Whatever is required, you do it. Whatever it is. Of course, don't involve in an activity which is directly involved in sin, intoxication, illicit sex, gambling, and meat eating. If you're working in this 4 industry, get out of this industry and look for some other way to earn your livelihood and be happy with whatever you have. If you have excess, give it to Krishna. If you have minimum, serve Krishna in whatever other way you can do, by chanting the names of the Lord, by prana, artha, diya, vacha, by your body, vacha, by your words, by your intelligence, and by the money what you have, but the richest one what you have, because everything belongs to Krishna. Tera tujhko arpan, you will be very happy. God doesn't want all these things, but when you do it with love and devotion, you get benefited. That's why Krishna comes down to this material world and performs this wonderful Leela and wants you to be happy, fully inner fulfillment, outer fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. That's why he comes down and embraces you. 5,000 years he had come. You didn't hear him. You didn't listen to him. He gave the Gita, leave the Gita. You didn't bother to read. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he said, just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Don't have to surrender even. And all the acharyas came, made from 64 to 32 to 16. And Prabhupada is giving just simple, have prasadam and chant 16 rounds and whatever activity you want to do to maintain your body and soul together, that you do it. Even that we are not able to do it. So, folks, good opportunity for all of you. Take it seriously. Otherwise, whatever success you attain, minus Krishna is only Shrama eva hi kevalam. You have to be satisfied. And satisfaction comes whether you are rich man, poor man, good looking, ugly man, strong man, weak man, poverty stricken, ultra rich, physically strong and physically disabled. It doesn't matter what you are, where you are, in which condition you are, which profession you follow, doesn't matter. Take it up to Krishna consciousness simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This will give you true inner satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay? With this, I stop here. Thank you so much for patiently hearing this class. Hare Krishna.